In a world where survival usually means finding your next meal, what's got this bird so obsessed with something it can't even eat? The seagull has chosen to claim this inanimate object as its own, protecting it along the way. As interesting as this scenario is, it is also a reminder that humans often leave things behind that wildlife could possess. And sometimes those things can be harmful.
While it is not uncommon for animals to interact with objects that they find, this behavior is still very intriguing. Does the seagull mistake this for food? Is it just curious? Or is it just a toy? You often wonder. And knowing how smart seagulls are, it leaves you baffled to find out what exactly is this seagull thinking.
Is this behavior a sign of play, curiosity, or perhaps it really does think there is food in there somewhere? While we may never know exactly what this seagull has in mind, this quirky moment shows that animals have way more personality than we give them credit for, and we must clean up after ourselves in places they frequent.
Seagulls, like dogs and cats, are actually quite playful, so it's not surprising to see them play with inanimate objects. They even play with their food. If you observe seagulls on the beach, you will often find them get really curious and close to things that humans leave behind, like your beach bag, even the food that you leave behind. They scavenge through things to find what treasures they can find here. And seagulls, like ravens, are actually quite intelligent. They will remember faces and they do have a revenge mode, just like ravens, where if you harm them, if you do something bad to them, they can definitely come for you. So, in the terms of birds that are quite intelligent, seagulls are right up there with ravens.
As the seagull sneaks off to find a private spot with its tennis ball, you can't help but wonder, could pro seagull tennis actually be a thing? With their smarts, maybe this one could eventually figure out how to toss it back at whomever left it, if they come back.
Wildlife behavior is actually quite fascinating. Who would have thought you would see a seagull form a bond with a tennis ball? Join me next time as I continue to observe and explore the amazing world of wildlife and nature.